think about buying a German luxury car, you think you're buying perfection, right? Well, when I bought my 2015 Audi, I was sold by the Ford ring and logo and the looks of this car. But after 3 years of owning this car, I do have to say it has its flaws. From simple repair bills costing me thousands of dollars to getting sideswiped on my car, here are 5 things that I hate about my car. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we are here with Martin's brand new F30. He's currently sitting in the car because it is freezing out here again. I mean, we are in the middle of winter. No snow, like whatsoever, but it is absolutely freezing out here. As you guys know, I did film a video about a month ago about 5 things that I liked about my car, but now it's time to talk about the dislikes. Had to take a little break to warm up. If you guys hear that clanging noise, it's that flag up there. I don't know why it sounds so loud in this video. I do have to apologize for the sound. There's a whole bunch of wind out here, but I'm committed to making this YouTube video, and we are here. Anyways, first thing that I hate about my car is the color. Truth be told, this car is absolutely fabulous in almost every single way. It is the best car I've owned to date. Me making this video is probably going to be a little bit of nitpicking in here, but that's because there isn't a lot to hate about this car. Ever since I got this car, I fell in love with it. I absolutely love the car, but there are, like I said, there are things on it I just dislike, starting with number 1, the color on my car. And I guess that's not that big of a problem. Again, it's a little bit of nitpicking, but my car gets so dirty. Like, look at this. This is disgusting. Let's see if I can, clean this off. Oh my God. My car is absolutely filthy. And no matter how many times I wash the car, but no matter how many times I wash this car, it is never clean. Obviously, I do plan on wrapping it here sooner or later. I'm stuck between like a blue or a red. Hopefully we get to wrap Mark's car as well. But speaking about the color and the paint, let's talk about something else. Me and Mark just got here. What in the world happened to my car? When did this happen? I have never damaged my car. Besides the one time I smacked a little bit on this, but it was on the wrap and it wasn't even on the paint. This is new. And I don't know what happened, or I don't know who did it. I do have a dash cam. Where's my dash cam? Dash cam just fell off. But sooner or later, with wrap, that's gonna get covered up. I'll probably polish it up a little bit and repaint it. Thing number 2, the simple maintenance of this car costs me so much that I just choose to do it myself every time. Just recently, I took it to get an oil change because it was coming about that time where it needed another one. And I was assuming maybe 60 bucks, 70 bucks, 80 bucks tops for them to swap out my filter and add oil. Explain to me in what world a simple oil change costs $150. If I go to AutoZone myself, it's $40 for parts and $5 for a readable for Mark. If you ever end up picking up one of these cars, please be sure to do the maintenance on it yourself. If by chance you don't know how to do the maintenance or anything like that, there are hundreds of YouTube videos that I will show you. So since I realized that these simple maintenance thing costs so much, I've opted to do everything on there myself. I've talked about the fact that my AC condenser and thermostat have gone out previously. I sure as heck did not take it to a dealership to get that done. I did it myself with my dad, and we saved hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars. The nice thing about this car is that these problems don't occur that much. So it's not like I'm spending $1,000 every month on it. It's actually been a pretty reliable car, but that's not what this video is about. We are back in the car because it is so freaking cold out there, right?
It's really cold outside.
Doesn't even matter to you because you were in your car the whole time.
But it's still cold outside.
Yeah, it's so cold outside. Thing 3 and 4 are technically part of this car. That's why we're inside. Thing 3 actually requires for this car to be on. So there we are. Where's my dash cam? Damn. Alright.
There was a dash cam.
Alright. Thing number 3 is my transmission. See, look at this. Speaking about thing 2, inspection 2. I got all my inspection just done. My transmission being the problem, I'll show you guys what I mean. So, there are 2 drive modes on this car. There's drive, obviously normal, but there is sports mode. When you get the sports mode, you just flick down, by the way. But when getting into sports mode, I don't know if this car's sports mode was for track or what, but this transmission acts like it doesn't know when to shift gears. Let me show you. First to second gear is always normal. Let's see if I can get here. 3,000 RPMs. But when I go further, right, shift. Finally, after like thousands of RPMs, it finally decided to shift. And it does that with third, fourth, fifth, and I think I have 6 gears in this thing, but it does it with all gears. Let's do it again. See, what was that? But if we're driving in normal mode, or obviously sequential, this thing does it just fine, does it just flawlessly. The changes are so quick and so smooth, I have no problems with it whatsoever, which makes me think that the sports mode on this car was made for track. Thing number 3 was kind of simple, but it is something that really grinds my gears when I'm driving. I do kind of have to step on it. I assume sports mode is going to give me an extra kick, and it does, but it's just super weird when it comes to the fact of shifting. All right, we're on to thing number 4, and I did say that it also includes the interior. This interior is low-key super basic compared to like Mercedes. I mean, everything's. How was your Mercedes on your?
But when I bought my Mercedes, the seat was kind of like torn up, but the interior was really nice. I had great seats, no? Right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Great interior, the screen.
This is low-key a little bit basic. Besides the fact of these ones, I do love these. I do love these. A3s, I don't know why this car doesn't do it, but even like the base model and the 2015 A3s have like the electronic one that show you like the temperature and stuff. I don't know why mine doesn't have it. But thing number 4, realistically, I'm trying to talk about is the lights in this car. What is that? That is not an LED. I assumed like a 2015 Audi would have some sort of LEDs all over the place. This isn't LED. I don't even know if there's lights back. Yeah, there is. This isn't LED. There's like lights all over the place, and none of them are LEDs. I think the higher trim models might have came with LEDs, but I mean, LEDs are so cheap. Why not just put it in every car? Speaking about lighting, and I'm gonna include this as part number 4. This display, You Are My Sunshine, that was a, just so everyone knows, how do I explain this? Just so you guys know, I was listening to that for a very specific reason. I'm not weird. The corners on this display, they've been like this since I've gotten this car. But I don't know if they've gotten any worse. It doesn't seem like they've gotten any worse, and I don't know how that happened. Like I said, it was like that already when I got the car. Display does go in and out. So I don't know if it's caused with it coming inside in and out. Pause. But again, that's something that I really just dislike about this car. I think that transmission thing is probably the thing that I hate the most about it. But thing number 5, and again, this one's probably super nitpicky, but it's things that I dislike about my car. Someone else might dislike the exact same thing. The car itself, again, is fabulous. I have no problem with it whatsoever. But something I do dislike about this car is the legroom you get in the back. This is my seat how I sit normally, and I feel comfortable. A person that is, I am 5'7". I'm a smaller dude. How tall are you, Mark?
5'7".
Okay, Mark's also 5'7". Mark, well, I guess your seat's probably a little bit more forward. Come sit in the back really quick. You sitting there just fine.
But it's because the seat's high.
It's also kind of how like Lizette sits, so I don't know if like you personally, if you were to sit here a lot, if you'd move it back at all. But again, this is how I sit, or again, this is my seat normally. It's not too far back, it's not too far front. It's just fine for me. I'm 5'7", and look how much legroom I have. It is hurting my knees, and I am like sitting all the way back as well, and still like I can't sit comfortably here. You're okay, but at the same time, I mean, I don't know about you, but I like to have room to stretch my legs, right? So that's what the... Oh my god, I can't even get out of the car again. All right, but yeah, that is 5 things that I hate about my car. Let me know if you drive an Audi and if you have any of these issues as well. There's probably a couple more issues on there that I can see, but they don't affect me on a day-to-day basis, so it's nothing. So it's nothing too crazy. I like my car majority of the time. Some days I just want to sell it. Some days I just want to get rid of it. Some days I just want to get myself into a BMW 5 Series. I don't know. But yeah, if you guys are in the market for something like this, I would definitely say go for it. These cars are relatively inexpensive to buy. I bought mine like 3 years ago for like $17,000. Didn't have that many miles on it. Now it has like 120,000 miles. But honestly, the best thing I could say is buy that car, buy that mod, buy that truck, buy whatever you guys want. It's your money, it's your life. Don't let anyone tell you how you live it. Without further ado, that's it for my video. See you guys in the next one.